What's going on, family? My beautiful conscious family, my beautiful YouTube family. Got another beautiful day underneath this tree. Let's get it. But today, I want to talk about 5G. I know it is a big topic of discussion recently, especially within this conscious community, and I want to give you guys my perspective on it. Hopefully, it can be a positive one. So, when I started researching into 5G, if you guys aren't really sure what it is, they're basically putting up these 5G towers that is allowing technology to do things that it can do with the regular 4G. You know, internet speed, everything is getting faster. It's gonna eventually make driverless cars. Things of the future, you would think. Things you would see in a sci-fi movie, and we might be able to do some of those things. And it might look cool on paper, but there are some major health benefits to these 5G towers that they are putting up around the world. And it has to deal with frequency and vibration, something that a lot of people are blind to because we can't see it with these two physical eyes. We can't see it. We have to feel it. We have to sense it. So a little bit about it. It's 5G has actually been used before in the military in World War II, I believe, and it's also used for crowd control and things. The frequency that it produces is such a negative one that it can cause diseases such as cancer, other things. Do your own research on this. I know the one thing that I found out while researching is a lot of people talking about this issue are getting monetized or getting banned from it. And that just raises concern because my third eye's open. I could see that that's all some bullshit. Whatever they're monetizing, it must be true. Or part of it must be true, at least. So if you think of 5G and this terrible frequency, think of it like a microwave. Think of it like a living microwave bubble field almost, because it has like a certain radius that it projects. Think of that just being in a freaking microwave and what it can do. Now, for most people, that might not seem like anything, but people who are trying to raise their vibration, we will definitely notice it. We will definitely feel a difference, especially if you're living in one of these areas that is affected by these 5G towers. But with all that being said, I want to shed some light and some positivity on this because the elites, like I mentioned before in my other videos, they're playing all of their cards right now. Like they realize that we are in this age of awakening, this age of Aquarius, that they are starting to get nervous. They're pulling out all the stops. Hence why we are going through this coronavirus right now. So there's a lot of things going on. These kids are talking to me right now. But they're pulling out all their cards. This coronavirus, this vaccine push, and behind the scenes, these 5G towers are going to start getting put up. So they're pulling out all the stops. And what they want is for people like us, this golden generation, this golden age of awakening, these beautiful indigos, these beautiful people who are raising their vibration to get scared and to take a back seat and to be fearful of what's about to come. But if we start to be afraid of these 5G towers and their cards that they're playing, we are feeding right into their hands. We are making them more powerful than they actually are. It's one and I'm telling you this not to scare you guys. I'm telling you this to make you guys aware. That's two different things. Being aware is good. It's always good to have awareness, but letting that affect you in a negative way and make you scared or fearful or angry, that's the opposite of my intention. I want to tell you this so you can make positive steps going forward. Like I mentioned in my other video, it's all about looking at negative situations and making them positive ones. So with all that being said, with all this 5G stuff and this coronavirus stuff, everything they're playing their cards to lower all of our vibration. Well, we're not going to let that happen. We are not going to let that happen. This could be fuel for us. This could light a fire under all of us. Be like, yeah, you do what you want, but we are going to do even more to help raise our own vibration. We are going to get out into nature. 5G can't hit you if you're in nature. It's like the opposite of nature. Nature gives you positive energy. 5G gives you negative energy. So we're gonna get into nature. We're gonna eat right. We're gonna no fast food. We're gonna meditate. We're gonna align our own self. We're gonna align our chakras. We're gonna get into our own perfect enlightened states, and we are going to battle this thing. Not physically, but it's all mentally. Like I said, if we can raise our own vibration, there's nothing they can do. They're afraid. We got them on their heels right now. Like they see a lot of people waking up to this, and they want to pull out all the stops. It's crazy. We don't know how much power we actually have, but we have a fuck ton of power, my guy. We got power. We do. We don't need that extra technology stuff. In my nature videos, I'd say the simple life, the simplicity of living is beautiful. I don't need a car to drive me. Fuck that. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna ride a bike. I like driving myself. I don't need my internet. I mean, internet speed would be fast. That would be good. Like there could be some positives in this too. Like, yeah, it could lower your vibration ultimately just because the sheer frequency, the vibration of it all. But if we are keeping ourselves and our vibration up and raising the planets at the same time, we could utilize these technology benefits at the same time. I don't know. I don't want people to just be like, oh, I'm scared of this 5G tower. Let me go hide in this room all day. No, you got to keep living. You got to live even harder. You got to live better. That's what it's about. So ultimately, we got to look at this 5G situation as a positive. And there are a lot of speculation. I encourage all of you guys to do your own research on this. You know, take what I'm saying. Take it with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. Like I always say in my videos, question everything, my guy. Question everything. So like, you could call some bullshit on me. Do your own research and then call bullshit on me. Because my message right now is positive. It's not negative. I literally said the opposite. I am not trying to spread fear to y'all. I'm just trying to make you guys aware. And you might look at a lot of 5G videos being called conspiracy theorists and all this. Let's label us crazy. That's what they want. I mentioned the other time, conspiracy theorists. The term conspiracy was developed by the CIA, so we would get labeled crazy. The truth seekers will get labeled as crazy. But we are the ones that they're most afraid of. Man, and times are really changed. I hear that all the time on the news. These times are like no other times, and it gets annoying, but it's so true. It's so true, and it's a positive time, actually. Look at the light, and everything will happen. Everything will play out. Like I said before with the equinoxes shifting and how we go through ages of sleeping and ages of waking up. We are going to wake up regardless. We have to not fight this 5G stuff. We have to just accept it because we are waking up regardless. It's all based off of astronomy. It's like there's nothing we can do. Like there are people I saw in Europe who are actually burning down these 5G towers. Like, obviously I would love it if there wasn't 5G towers around. But don't you see that you are becoming like the victim? I mean, as if that raises people awareness, like a fuck ton of people's awareness, you know what? Maybe it was a good thing. But causing violence and that stuff, that's the opposite of the message that I think we should all be preaching. It's not a war. The best way to fight a war is to do nothing. It's to spread peace. You know, you shoot me, I'm not going to shoot you back. You might call that soft, you might call that pussy move, but that is the strongest move you can do. So I don't want to be burning down these towers. I want to recognize them and do what I can to, you know, if I want to get away from them, I'm going to move to a place where there's none. I'm going to move to a place where there's nature. So there's things we can do to prevent this. And I know these 5G towers are bad, but I really don't want you guys to be afraid of them. I want you guys to take it as an opportunity to better yourself even more. And I think if we do that, it's not going to lower the Earth's vibration at all. It's just going to make us stronger, my guys. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. I think I got it off my chest. Anyway, Soulful Brody, once again, subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment. Come on, let's raise this vibration together. Let's raise this awareness. Let's raise this community, my guys. Let's go. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.